Hi everybody, welcome in if this is your first video with me. Welcome back if it is not. Either way, I am so excited that you're here and I'm really grateful that you've decided to spend just a little bit of your day with me today. So today we have another Mickey loot box that's actually from Walmart.com. Let's just get into it, shall we? I'm Rachel and this is Attainable Disney. The first thing I want to say is that I know every video that I'm posting is supposed to have an entry for the giveaway in it. However, if you guys know how these types of videos have been going, this isn't really a video that I want to draw additional attention to for the giveaway. Do you know what I mean? So the giveaway is supposed to be a feel-good thing, a celebratory thing, and Mickey loot videos don't feel good for me anymore. So I don't want to really include this. So what I'm going to do is I will link videos in the eye above. You can go and comment on any of the videos or all of the videos that I post up there. Watch the video, leave a relevant comment, and make sure that you use the hashtag Rachel's favorite things. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, I will be sure that the first one is the link to the video about the giveaway so that you can enter the giveaway first and then watch the other videos to get your bonus entries. Sound good, guys? I think that's fair. This is an A-ticket limited edition theme box. This is the Hercules themed box. As has been the standard practice, I'm going to show you what the items are that I received and then we'll talk about it. Got a glitter bubble this time. I haven't had one in a while. Cute on theme blue and gold. I got a Pain and Panic postcard and it says, Rachel, hope this box goes the distance. This was an A-ticket $40 box. There are 2 items in the box. So the first item in the box is this Loungefly jumbo slider pin, limited edition of 1,000 pieces. So you can see it's Hades and then you've got little Herc down there, the bottom fighting. Super cute. I haven't taken this out of the package purposefully, right? These kind of limited edition ones like this, I generally don't take out of the box. So I'm not actually sure what the sliding action is, but it is called a sliding enamel pin. And then the one other item in the box is this Hades hat. I don't know, I guess, do we call these dad hats? I don't know what we call them, but a Hades hat. His little grumpy face. And then on the back, it says devilishly handsome. And this is from the parks. And then here's the spoiler sheet. I just crossed out my last name there, guys. Okay, so let's talk about my feelings about the box. So the first thing I'm going to say is that I actually really love these items. So I promise to give honest reviews, and that goes both positive and negative. So I actually really love these items. These items are very much in my preferences. When I ordered my Hercules box, I specifically talked about how Hades is my favorite character from that movie. I talked about how much I love Pain and Panic. I talked about how I was trying to build my Hercules pin collection. So, these items are spot on. I'm pleased. I'm very pleased with these items. So I have no complaints there. And I have no complaints because they are within the preferences that they asked for that I filled out. Look how that works out. You ask, I answer, you follow, I'm happy. So let's talk about the other stuff. I ordered this box on May 8th. May 8th. It arrived to my home on October 12th. That is 157 days. 157 days. Generally speaking, I feel like there's not a ton more that I can say about the shipping times and the fulfillment times with Mickey Loot. I feel like there's not a lot that anybody can say because we have said it until we were blue in the face and clearly nothing changes unless you are a cool kid, right? I mean, the cool kids already have their boxes that they their Paris boxes. They already have boxes that they ordered very recently, right? Where the rest of us are just waiting for boxes from months ago. You know, so there's not a ton more to be said there. But what I do want to touch on is, you know, back in my 101 Dalmatians video, I expressed a heavy concern that the Mickey Loop team had a lot of time to be taking on additional projects and additional brands and additional businesses, right? They had a lot of time and resources to do those things, but not the time and the resources to fulfill an order that I had placed months ago. I know just from conversations that the Paris trip was a little bit of a pain point for a lot of people. A lot of people had the same kind of thought that, why do you have time to go to Paris when you don't have time to ship my boxes? You know, I think that message must have got to someone somewhere, because there was I think a Facebook Live or something where Matt from Mickey Loop did say that they were having additional, I think they were flying like additional family in, and that they had come up with a plan that all boxes from June or from before June, so theoretically ordered through like May 31st, would be sent out before they left for Paris on August 3rd. And he did talk about that plan, right? I mean, he talked about how they were going to be changing things with packaging a little bit and changing the hours that they were working and having extra people come in. I mean, it sounded like a good plan. And I remember feeling genuinely sort of hopeful at that. Like, it was like, wow, like maybe some of this feedback is going somewhere. I didn't think it was like a great solution. I didn't think it was completely fair, but I thought it at least said to me that they sort of were acknowledging that some of these things were icky and that they were attempting to do something to address it. And that gave me hope for the future. Tell me why a box that I ordered in May just arrived to my home on October 12th. And here's the larger concern for me. They said that all boxes ordered from before June, which includes this, will be sent out before August 3rd. If you didn't meet that goal, right, if you come up with this, you know, apparently well thought out plan, or seemed well thought out plan, and you don't meet that goal, and say the boxes went out, I don't know, a week late, 2 weeks late, a few days late, I could live with that, right? Like, you tried really best, you took on an advantageous kind of goal, and you tried your best, and you came up just a little short, or right, just a little, right, a little delayed, no big deal. Like, you, I guess, overestimated your ability to send these boxes out by more than 2 months. Does that make sense? Like, you said it would be in the mail by August 3rd. It was in the mail in October. So there was you needed an extra 2 months that you didn't know that you would need. Does that make sense what I'm saying? I guess I shouldn't say that concerns me, because it doesn't concern me. Like, it literally doesn't concern me, but like, I just think it's symptomatic of the larger issue here of like poor business practices, poor planning, and lies and misdirection. What kind of business are you running when you miss the mark on a delivery date by 2 months? Like, that's a big gap. And if you remember, I mentioned this in a previous video, but when I asked about that, so I guess it was maybe a week after I thought the boxes were all supposed to go out in August, I hadn't got my shipping emails. I thought that perhaps maybe there was a backup in the email, or I don't know. And when I asked about that in the Facebook group, they kicked me out. You know, this was a deadline that they set, that they picked, right? They set the parameters, and then they did not meet. They did not take responsibility for that, you know? Or, you know, as of receiving this box, 157 days after I ordered it, I still have yet to receive an email from Mickey Loop telling me anything about it. You know, I guess that's one of those things that I can't really harp on anymore, but I'm still going to talk about it. But like, I don't understand the lack of communication I just don't get it. And I do see that they have come up with this new system where you get an alert when your box is shopping, curating, packaging, shipping, right? Which again, I'll take it. I mean, I think that does show some response to this feedback, right? I don't totally understand that, and I think that's just on me, but like I don't really understand the difference between shopping and curating. Like, to me, curating is picking out the items for your box. Shopping is picking out the items for your box. Right? Like, I don't understand the difference between those two steps. I don't know, maybe that, but that's just me. Like, I have a box right now that has been in packaging for like over a week. I mean, how long did it take to wrap these two items and put them in a box? I mean, that takes 15 minutes if you're really slow. I don't understand. So I don't know. So I guess, does that mean that it's like waiting for packaging? Like it's sitting in like a part of the warehouse, right? All of these items are waiting for packaging and it's like waiting. You know what I mean? I don't know if I really understand that, but I will say that I appreciate the attempt to improve communication. It doesn't make like a ton of sense to me, but like an attempt was made and I appreciate it. This pin was released on August 31st. I ordered my box on May 8th. It was later guaranteed to ship before August 3rd. It did not ship until October, but this pin was not released until August 31st of this year. The fact that this is in the box tells me that there was no plan. There was no, like when they promised that they would send all of the boxes out before August, that was never going to happen because this didn't exist yet. Is it possible that someone at Mickey Loot knew this pin was coming out and knew that I would really like it, and so they held my box back until this pin came out? You know, anything is possible. An email would have been nice. I don't know. So I think that my sort of main complaint, or like my main frustration with this particular situation, is that this box, along with one that has still not even shipped as of this moment, were promised to me and to everyone who had ordered to be shipped before August 3rd. And that didn't happen. And then they just like pretended that that was not a thing. They just deleted and blocked anybody who asked about it, never mentioned it again, never took responsibility for it, never gave an update, never said anything, right? They made this like grandiose promise to give people hope, or to make people feel better, or to make people feel like, okay, all right, to placate people, with zero intention of actually fulfilling it. And then that's it. It's almost like they get credit for saying it, but like they didn't have to actually do it. I like the items. I'm happy to have them. I don't understand why it took 157 days to get them. Well, I mean, like I kind of do, but but I just continue to be angry about the lie. I mean, the lies and the misdirection. I'm not sure which is worse. By not meeting the self-set, right, the self-appointed August 3rd deadline and missing it by so much. I don't know which is worse, that you just lied and like never intended to actually do that and it was just a straight up lie, or are you such a terrible business person, or such a terrible forecaster, or terrible planner, or terrible logistics person, that like you really thought you could do it and it actually is taking you well into October to deliver that? Which is worse? I don't know. Neither is a good look. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, we're not entering the giveaway on this video because this video is yucky. So visit the videos that I have tagged above. Watch the video, like the video, leave a relevant comment of your choice. with the hashtag Rachel's favorite things, and you'll get a bonus entry. Do not comment with the hashtag on this video. Nothing from this video is going to count for the giveaway. Okay? All right, guys. So thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.